Hello, everybody. I'm very excited. Today is. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can hear that. Actually, let me double check and see if y'all can hear that. I bet y'all can hear the woodcocks. Well, no. Actually, no, I don't have game audio. I don't have game audio on this source. But that's fine. Um, I've got a woodcock like right behind me, right freaking behind me. Anyways, it is launch day for Torr over on Call of the Wild. It's the new Scottish map. It launched at 10 a.m. today, and I've not done anything with it. So I'm very excited to explore it for the very first time and see what all could be on this map. It's very fresh, very new. I've not seen anything on it. I've tried to keep everyone in the loop as much as I can over on TikTok with results and news and little tidbits here and there. Sorry, let me adjust my mic. On the new map coming. And that's about all I know. I know as much as I've told y'all over on TikTok. That's it. I've seen very little early access content. Very little, aside from Flinter. I watch Flinter, and I see his early access stuff, and that's about all I know. No current, as I'm aware, there are no data sheets or resources out that will display what feeding times and everything look like for any of these animals on this map specifically. So I hope, in my heart of hearts, I am hoping that while we're traversing the map today, we'll get adjusted with some of the new time changes for the animals on this map. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I can't wait. I'm getting mating called by an American mink, and it's making me very antsy. But I also know there's a woodcock right behind me. I've also done the liberty of... One moment. There we go. I've done us the liberty of already making it to our first outlook here. Well, actually, if I'm up in the corner there, it's going to block a lot of the animal information. So why don't we just do... Oh, my camera's off. One moment. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. So I've already done us the liberty, the pleasure of already getting to our first outlook. It's only like 400 yards away from where you start on the map. Spoiler alert. So we're going to go ahead and hit this outlook, and then we're going to get started. I mean, this map is already, from what little I've seen on it, is so striking, so visually striking. I said before that ASCII Ridge was the prettiest map they've put out so far in the history of Call of the Wild, and maybe after exploring today, my opinion will change. Later on today, we're also going to be going over the trophies in the Trophy Lodge, the Lodge overhaul. We're going to be looking at that as well. That was not a mink. There's fallow deer right below me as well. But I know for sure, 100% certain, there was a woodcock back here somewhere. Yes, here's its tracks. Not a very big one, probably a level 1 or... Oh, wait. That's it. This is going to be my first animal from this map. That is if I can hit it. I don't have the shotgun. Come on. Oh! I hit it. Nice. I'll go ahead and have my dog retrieve that for me. I mean, the very first animal I've ever taken on this map was a woodcock. How appropriate. I'm actually going to take a moment. Sorry, I'm going to... Oh my god, there's another one. It's a female. I'm going to leave it be. I'm going to adjust my camera. Is that... okay? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Cool. Alright. Let's jump right in. Where's my bird? My dog is all the way down there. Why is he not coming up here? Are the dogs bugged again? Come on, buddy. You need to be up here with me. I need you to go get my woodcock because I don't know where it went. Come on. There's widgeon in the air. I did pass several flocks of widgeon, and I did like what I see. I have some decent-sized initial spawns from what it looks like. Either that or it's just luck. There's minks over here as well. I don't know how effective this is going to be because I'm already, like, roughly 115, 120 yards from her. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. I need to get my dog up here, and he's not minding me. Chances are that mink is already gone. I don't have a whole lot of time to fool with this dog. Come on, dude. What are you... They need to fix these dogs. On top of everything else they've done, they need to fix these dogs. Come on. What are you doing? Sorry, I have to fix this stupid dog. And then we have to go get our woodcock. What gives, dog? Come on. Okay. Now will you follow me? Ooh, there's another woodcock somewhere over there. Not over... it could be over the hump. So I'm not gonna go pursue it. We need to get up here so that we can see this little itty bitty bird. I will say, they're little meeps. I mean, that's so cute. That's so fucking cute. I think they're the cutest species to be added so far. And tiny little meeps that are all around you. Like, you'll be out in the middle of BFE and all of a sudden you'll hear meep, meep, meep. They're like little robots. Okay. I think we're where we need to be. I'm getting closer to the pressure where I shot that woodcock. Okay. Now that you're finally up here with me, go get it. Like you're supposed to, weirdo. I've seen a couple different fallow deer so far, and I've seen the Eurasian widgeon. The woodcock is the first new species that I have seen so far after purchasing the map. So I'm very, very, very excited. Very excited. Man, the woodcock are so little. If there were any more up here in on this side of the hill, I probably can't spot it with my binoculars. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. A brown level 1, 28.49. Barely just smacked it there in the tip of the wing, but these guys are so cute and so little. And they're so lifelike. They outdo themselves with the models like every time they add a new species. Especially here lately. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. They're very cute. Alright, we got the woodcock out of the way finally. So the first goal, I'm gonna hunt my way towards the outpost here. I figured that's what that was an outpost. And we're just gonna traverse the map as much as we can. We're gonna try our best not to use any four-wheelers. We're gonna stay on foot because I want to see as much of this map as I possibly can. Out of the fallow deer that I've seen this morning, so far I've only seen one big level 4. So, and by big, I mean he had a max of just barely over 200. I think it was like 212 or something, 216. So even then, not a super big, but I've seen a level 4. And that stands for something, I assume. Now, in this area, I know that martens and minks like to swim, and I don't know their times yet. So, we're probably going to end up scaring off a lot of smaller creatures, like the minks and the badgers, on accident. But I at least want to get a chance to look at the new roe deer, and it's so, like, I'm so glad I got a diamond roe deer before the launch, but it's a shame I couldn't get one post-launch at the same time, because the new roe deer remodels will reflect on the pre-existing trophies that you already have, but it would have been a lot cooler if I had just buckled down and waited, you know, for the new remodels to be live. The red deer also got remodels, as you know, and so did the wild boar. Speaking of wild boar, I'm not going to be grinding for wild boar until the wolf grind is done. I also still have a mule deer grind on ASCII to finish, so there's still already so much to do. I don't have time to set up a wild boar grind. I just don't. Maybe someday, though. A lot of female widgeon. I'm not seeing any... Okay, there's a drake, but he's tiny. I did see a widgeon with an estimate over 900 earlier. I didn't take it, obviously, but just going off of what I'm seeing now, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Look, I bet this is for a mink. Chestnut, that's probably for a mink. Man, that's so freaking cool. I think that is, like, the coolest shit. Minks, martens, and badgers are probably some of the coolest species to be added to the game in a very, very long time. I'm very impressed. Oh, 218. That's probably the fallow deer I saw earlier. 230, that's nice. That's really nice. Holy. And they're both max weights. I mean, we'll get to all of that. I don't want to hunt fallow deer right now. I have 3 diamond fallow deer. I don't think I need anything super special in fallow deer right now. And I'm definitely not doing a grind for a while. Go ahead and look over through here. I don't see anything. Anyone else other than them? I don't think so. Okay. That's fine for right now. I'm gonna be glassing a lot. Wow, that's a lot of widgeon. 769, 821. I think I looked at all of them. I don't know, there's too many to count. Lots of big flocks that I've seen. Like, I've not even been on the map, I don't think, an entire 30 minutes just yet, and I've seen lots of big flocks. So, nothing small. Nothing too small, at least. Oh, okay. There's ladders that go up the side there. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I need this. This is gorgeous, by the way. Like, this is insane. I can't believe I'm standing here. We need a trophy lodge that looks like this. We really, really do. We need a trophy lodge in this aesthetic. This is what the next trophy lodge they design should be similar to or look like. I would love to have a trophy lodge just like this. Not that I would, like, I'm not going to complain about the ones we already have, but one, I think we're overdue for a new lodge, and two, if we did, this would be the way to do it. This right here. If not this, then definitely ASCII. ASCII Ridge themed. What are you doing, dog? Are you having some trouble there, son? Anyways, so now we have this out of the way. Oh my gosh, look at this room. Look at this house. Oh man, I forgot in like European countries, their dishwasher and their laundry units are all in the same place. That's really cool. That's a nice little touch. Oh, this is unique. Black bear, white-tailed deer. They're clipping through the ceiling, I think. That one's not. Is that one? Can I get up on the table, please? Yeah, that one's clipping through the ceiling. A wild boar. I think that's supposed to be a red deer. That's really cool. Let me see. I'm just looking at the little details. Just looking around, seeing what I can see, because this is beautiful. I'm floored. Absolutely floored. I mean, just look at that view. You can see the bridge all the way across there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous map. And then, oh, well, I don't need to be in here. I already showered this morning, thank you. Oh, it's like a little study. Another little white-tailed there. Look at oh my god, look at this. Expansive Worlds playing cards. That's so cool. What a nice little... I look for little stuff like this, little details like this. That's just, you know what? For shits and gigs. Like, I'm gonna be putting that in the server. That's such a, like, a neat little detail. Nice big black bear there. Another little living room area. Really sweet paintings, photography. Any other little details that I might notice in here? I don't think so. Very interesting. The bagpipes, that's a nice little touch. Very, very nice. Very nice. And you just keep going up from here, and I assume this is like a bedroom up here, like a loft bedroom. What's over here? This is, I think... Yeah, it's like a guide, a fake little guidebook there. What else we got? The same picture of bucks fighting. Whoever in the world these guys are. The same statue, bronze statue. A pheasant. There's a map here. You can sample some wine. Are we able to see what's on? No. Okay. Wait, there's one more door right here. Oh, another little... Okay, cool. So that's a bedroom, and this is a bedroom? Okay, so you have 2 different bedrooms. They have their own little bathroom. I'd like to know what floor plan they took all of this stuff off of, because this is very nice. Very, very nice. I know they actually sent people from the studio out to Scotland to survey the area and study, take notes. So they the environment is rich because of that. You know what I mean? They actually send people out to these locations to take notes, to look at these locations, to study the environment, just so they can provide a more accurate experience. And I can't help but appreciate that. That's an effort that not a lot of studios, not a lot of devs do. The fallow deer are gone. Interesting. What time is it? It's 8:30. They were drinking there a moment ago, and now they're not. 6 to 10? So why aren't they there? Am I just too far away from the shoreline there? That's a really interesting drink time. 6 to 10? They're very early. Very, very early. That's like the axis deer on, I think it's Parquet? I think historically the fallow deer have always drank kind of later in the afternoon. This is going to be a big adjustment period, I fear. Oh! Oh, those are widgeon. I thought those were minks. Okay, well... Doesn't look like there's anything interesting. Okay. Could we see some more on this side then while we're here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep wandering around. Oh, no, the fallow deer are still there. The fallow deer are very much still there. Okay. So if I had to take a wild guess, they probably drink intermittently all down through there. This is a big old river. Goodness gracious. They probably intermittently drink all down through here, along this river here. Anyways, I think we're going to head towards this outpost next. And I think before we do, we're going to stop by this lake right here. We're going to go up this hill. We're going to see if there's anybody drinking at this lake. And then we're going to stop by and get that outpost. I want to cover as much ground as I possibly can, just like I did when Thunder Baton dropped. Sorry, I'm checking socials and checking the Discord for the game to see what everyone is saying. Let me see. It looks like a lot of console players are reporting giant downloads and low download speeds. I mean, this was a humongous patch, I get it, but a lot of console players are having like hours, like anywhere between like maybe 45 minutes to some people not even seeing the new map until tomorrow, and that's a shame because this map is gorgeous and I cannot wait. I'm gonna have so much fun on this map. It's huge. Like, there's gonna be so much to do on here for like forever. There's gonna be so much to do. And like, it feels so evenly spaced out. I just worry because I think of Medved, right? I do. I think of Medved and how big Medved is. And I think about how, like, I know there's only, I think, 9, 10, maybe 11, less than 11 species on that map, and it doesn't feel nearly as populated, doesn't feel nearly as busy. But there's 17 different species on a map this freaking size. I mean, ginormous. White. That's probably a fallow deer, right? Looks like big hooves. Yeah, that's a fallow. That's probably what's drinking down there on the river right now. Brown, very old. Oh! We're getting mating called by a badger just over the hill. This will be my very first badger if I see one. I don't care if it's male or female. I mean, holy cow. So if I move in this direction... Yeah, it's closer to the water. I know they burrow. I don't know if they have a drink time. I would love for them to have a drink time. But I don't think they will. They burrow. Oh no, they're fleeing. I got too close. Get out your frost. Get out your gun. You're going to have to make some quick shots here. So the badger are class 2. So they're not like the minks where you can just hit the minks or the martens anywhere. And it's automatically like a vital shot because the minks and martens are class 1. That's how that happens. With badgers, they're class 2, and so they're like raccoons and raccoon dogs. You have, like, where you hit them matters immensely. Okay, where... I hear them. Oh, found him. Okay, there's a female. Okay, I didn't get the male with them, but oh man, she's got her big old butt turned to me though. That'll work. They have such small bodies and they're so fast. Man. Very first badger. Let's fucking go. Badgers, minks, and martens were what I was most excited for. Absolutely 100%. This was what I was absolutely most excited for. Let's take a look here. Gray female. Man, we were lucky to hit the liver. I know I hit her pretty far back, but man. 9.31. So 16 is diamond. 16. And this one was a 20-pounder. Almost 21 pounds. Okay. Keeping that in mind for future endeavors. I wonder how many initial spawn diamond beavers people are going to have. I found an initial spawn diamond beaver when I played ASCII on launch day. So it's bound to happen for somebody, you know? And I hope they enjoy it. I hope it's exciting. I hope it's fun. And I hope they get it. $26 to 31. That's a big old badger. Yeah, I know there's lakes everywhere that we were supposed to check. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything here. Cool, I can move on. What was that? Oh, another fallow deer. Not gonna stress about it. Oh wow. 243, that's a big fallow deer. 209, another big one. Oh my gosh. These initial spawns are big, unless this is just luck. Big herds, too. Oh my gosh. Big old herds. 243, that's huge. I want that badger. There's that badger. So that's a level 3. So turns out that's not a very big weight size. That's not a big badger at all. I don't know their statistics yet, but the more I play, the more I become familiar with them, I'm sure. I might want to go ahead and take that, actually. Oh, thank you for stopping. That was perfect. Oh my god. I mean, it's like he knew. It's just like he knew. By the way, are y'all able to... I need to check really quick. Are y'all able to hear me okay over the game? Hang on. I think what I need to do... No vertical. That way I can see everything, maybe? Nah, it's fine. I hope y'all are able to hear me. I might go ahead and turn down the game audio just a little bit, just to make sure. Okay. So there's a fallow deer right there. Surely those badgers are gone by now. That was a pretty big spook. There were more than 5 fallow deer drinking. There's 3 different zones. A grouping of 5, a grouping of 8. Oh! Oh my, no way. Hang on. How did he not hear that shot? Okay, let's pick up the one that's over here, right? Because we gotta go look at that. 249 is diamond, isn't it? So he has a chance. That's... I mean, we just got here. We just started. Holy cow. That's a big old boy over there. I don't know if I'm still able to spot him from over here, but max of 256 is crazy on a fallow deer. We need to find red grouse. We need to find mink, and we need to find marten, and then we'll have shot at least one of all the new species. 215. I mean, he's not a bad-looking guy, but his estimate was upwards of 243, so... But I mean, hey, not bad. Usually fallow deer... Like, I do not want fallow deer. I do not want fallow deer. I have 3 diamond fallow deer. I don't need another one right now, especially not on this map of all places when there's so many other cool trophies to get. But... I mean, when I see one of these guys over here, I just can't resist them. There's a pheasant down there. I can hear it. I don't see anything big there. I think it would be in our best interest to circle this lake anyways, to see if there are any other drink zones on this lake. But I do eventually want to get to this freaking outpost out here. Eventually. I mean, we've got a hell of a run. A mile. A mile and some change. I know he's from a far off distance. I hope he's not a solo. But I'm gonna take him anyways, because that's a big old fallow deer. Yeah, I'm getting closer. Nobody else is spawning in. I think he's just a solo. So when I take him, this zone's gonna disappear. I'm gonna have to be okay with it. There's another zone here that I can go ahead and look at. That's another solo. Alright. Brown. That might be a woodcock, or that could be a roe deer, fallow, could be anything. I have not seen anything drinking on the opposite side of this lake so far, but that could change. I'm still, again, getting familiar with the times and the locations for all of these animals. I can't wait for resource sheets to come out and updates for my Call of the Wild Guide app to come out. Let me see. Nothing super big there. Oh man, that's a big old flock. I hate that I wasn't able to spot that. But I mean, just look at him. He's immaculate. That's a nice looking fallow. Let me see. Dropped like a bad habit, boys. Like I said, I think his zone's gonna... Yeah, he's just a solo, so that'll disappear. Pardon me. Nothing up there. Could that have been too far away for anything coming back to this area to here? Yeah, they're coming back now. There's that other level 4, max of 209. Not for me. Not this morning. It's 9:15, so it's still fallow deer drinking time here. I guess that's something we could look at, but I don't really want to spend a whole lot of time looking at fallow deer. Did I walk by him? No, I should be coming up on him now, right? Oh yeah, he blends right in. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, 236. I mean, he's huge. But I had to know. With a max of 256, I needed to know. I just had to know. That's okay. Not a big deal. So now that we have that out of the way finally, we're going to start heading towards the second outpost here. And I mean, we've got a lot of ground to cover today. I want to get as much done today as possible. It's going to get real busy for me here soon, and I don't know if I'll have a whole lot of time to play, sit down and play, or at least sit down and stream and record and all that, so I want to get as much done today as I possibly can. Y'all excited? Have y'all bought the map? Did y'all get the Lodge DLC with it? Oh, what? Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's a small one. Phooey on you. Shame. Anyway, are y'all excited for the map? Are y'all excited for the new DLC? I haven't seen, or rather, I haven't gotten into my lodge to play with any of the decoration yet, but I think we're going to do that closer to the end of the stream, just to decompress and talk about how I feel about the map, to talk about everything that we see today, and just something relaxing to do, less stressful to do. But I've been excited. I've been ready for this. Now, if only they'll release a fucking lodge to go with this map, then I'll be really happy. Really happy. Look at these views, man. Look at these views. If I lived in Scotland, I don't think I'd ever shut up about it. If this is as accurate a representation of what I've seen people saying it is for Scotland, then I would never shut up. I really would just never, I would never shut up, because this is gorgeous. Man, that's awesome. That's just awesome. I've been seeing a lot of Eurasian widgeon. There's something out there. Oh, that's that fallow deer. I'm not fooling with it. I've seen a lot of Eurasian widgeon out here, not a lot of the other bird species on this map just yet, so I'm very excited to get my hands on some of the other birds. Oh. Okay. Cool. There's another level 2 there. I wonder if there's a collar for these things. Man, they have really acute senses. Either that or I'm just too close and I don't realize it. Come on, buddy. Stand up. Get up. These are burrows. I wonder if they'll mark the burrows on the map when I investigate them. They're calm, so I'm just going to go ahead and just, you know, get them alert, get them moving around. Oh, what? How was that not a... Oh, shoot. Dadgummit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pesky things. Where did they go? I just saw them running through the trees here. Ah. Oh, there's a female. Could a male be right behind her? Well, I mean, I don't think it matters. That one's dead. Okay, there's the level 3. Okay, that was a little late. A little too far forward. I didn't hit him good enough. Man, these things are tricky. You think he'll follow behind that female? He sure will. There we go. He's down. Alright. God, took me long enough. I need to buy more frost ammo now. There should be 2 badgers down here. I hope they also, like, when they get a chance to, some of these species that are in-game, I would like to think they would backfill a lot of them. Like, I would like to see the badger out in Layton, for example. I think the badger would fit in right at home on Layton. I don't know what they would do with the woodcock, though. Martins and minks, I'm sure they could backfill in other European maps as well, depending on the location. I'm not sure. I think I would just like to see them in other places as well. I think it'd be really cool. I think this is the female. Oh, man. really far forward, but we nailed her. This is the brown fur type. I've seen a gray, and this is the brown. So we should have another. I think him, the level 3. I think he was a gray. Where's he at? Is there another zone here for them? Oh, they ain't no good. I hope I don't get attacked. So here's the first shot. I don't think the second shot I took on him was any good. I think it was just enough to get him down. I hope it was vital. He was a level 3. That's the biggest badger that I've seen so far. Let me see. Oh, this one was a brown. Too low, but it would have hit liver. Would not have been a gold even still, so it's not that big a deal, but man, I gotta make better shots. Oh, there's... Okay, a mink. Where you at, baby girl? Is that you? Was that you? Oh, it's a 4! Come on, sit still. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I finally have a mink. I wish I didn't take down my gold lodge now, because I would definitely put... Oh, is that the... No, that's a woodcock, okay. But anyways, if I had a gold lodge, I would definitely put a mink or a marten in the gold lodge. But for right now, all I have is rares and diamonds, and then I have my Yukon lodge. I might do a Scotland lodge, depending. Okay, he was the only one here, so... Definitely don't want a pheasant right now. Let's see. Chestnut. Oh my god, these things are so cute! Oh, they're so cute! I love them. God, they're so freaking cute. It's so different seeing them in someone else's YouTube video. Like, you can see it, and it's like, oh, well, that's cool, that's really cool, but it's different when you're out here doing it yourself, and you're seeing it for yourself. This thing is so freaking cute. I love, love them. Shot him right in the belly and right through the toe, too. Ouch. 151 is diamond, so this is not a bad little mink. This is not a very bad scoring mink at all. I don't think I'm going to keep it because I don't have anywhere to put it. But it'd be really cool if I did. Okay, onwards and upwards. We're going to keep looking at... Oh, there's another one. I'm going to see if it's male or female first, but then we're gonna check out the... We're gonna check out the map. The rest of the map. It's a female? Okay. So then it's not... They're not solo zones then, right? Oh, they are. They are mostly solo zones. Interesting, okay. I guess they rest in groups, but the zones themselves are solos? Like in one little confined space? I didn't even see what times. 6 to 10... A lot of 6 to 10s, but it's almost 10 o'clock now. So these are interesting. These are good to know. Okay. Anyways, like I was saying, we're going to keep heading towards this next outpost. Let me see. What plumage type is this woodcock? Brown, and it's old. I think instead of just wandering around the side of the hill, I'm going to get up here on the top. I'll get a better view there of what could be in the area. That way we can still hunt as we go. And, oh, that one looks different. That one looks real different. Am I tripping? Hang on a minute. Okay, so there's lots of badgers up here. Noted. A 3, a 2, a 2, a 2. I mean, not very big ones. I want to see what that female was. Okay, never mind. She was just a gray, I think. Right? That's a boar. That's a boar. These are all boar tracks. I know they're in the area, but... What about that... Okay. So there's her track. I'm gonna double check. I want to make sure because she looked really white on top. See, that's her right there. See? She looks funky. See, that's not her. Those were not her tracks that I was following. Where did she go? Where did she go? Where did she go? I just saw her little body there. Oop. Don't know what happened there, but she's dead. There's a female woodcock, I think. I hate that I don't have a shotgun yet. I don't think I'm gonna chance it. I don't know if... Like, I don't know what will be diamond and what won't be. Like, I don't know if woodcocks are female diamonds or male diamonds, like other birds or whatever. Okay, let me see. Okay, yeah, she was just a gray fur type. Okay. Then why... Okay, she's a lot shinier in person than she's on the harvest screen. That threw me for a loop. I know Flinter found a rare badger. Very recently. Very, very, very recently. And it was mostly, like, white on the top. And so I started freaking out because that badger looked really white on the top. So, I don't know. I would rather take it and be wrong than ignore it altogether and miss out on something cool. Man, what happened to my... Okay, my waypoint, because I'm a dingleberry. There we go. Now we're heading towards where we need to go, towards the right outpost. Actually, I have to... Sorry, I have to answer this. This is important. Okay, cool. Are we able to see anything down through here that we haven't spooked yet? I mean, that's a female badger. Is that a sign that other badgers are around here? Or is it just her? I mean, if it's just her, you know, why not? I'm gonna run out of ammo for the frosts pretty soon. Man, this thing kind of just decimates. There were other badgers in the area. There's another one. Oh, wow. Was that not good? Did I not hit that very well? There's a big woodcock. Okay, let's slow down on the pressure now. Let's slow way down on the pressure. Let me see. There's her. That one said he was defensive, so he's probably flown off by now. Either that or he's just too small for my binoculars to pick up. He's probably gone. I mean, after a gunshot like that, a couple gunshots actually, I probably wouldn't want to stick around too long myself. There's a pheasant. That's not really what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm gonna come down here and see if maybe he's just hiding. They're very, very small. I can't seem to spot them very well. I already can't see very good, but they're very, very tiny. Yeah, he's not bugged. He's not glitched. He's just gone. In that case, we're gonna head back this direction. That other badger we shot's gone as well. Well, he's dead, but he's gone. I don't figure we hit that male very well. We keep crushing the female badgers, but the males we can't seem to make a good shot on. Let's see. 9.55. I mean, they're so pretty. They're very, very pretty. Very lifelike, I think. I think they're very true. The models are very true to real life. I'm very impressed. Now, let's see if we can't find that other badger. Wherever in the world he might have went. You know what? When we saw those freaking, those dens earlier, those burrows earlier for the badgers, we didn't inspect them. We didn't inspect them at all. Well, I mean, I guess they'll be okay. We can always come back for them. We know where they are. They feed from 6 to 10 in these hills, where they're pretty... It's pretty out in the wide open here. It's not gonna be that big a deal. Yeah, blood rate low. Oh, hey, hey, hey! Oh my god, just shoot the bird. Oh, I hit it. Okay, cool. We can go get it later. Slow down with the pressure, I say, as I continue to make more pressure. Alright, let me see where we hit this guy. Oh, man. Just skinned him under the freaking chin. He wouldn't have been a very high-scoring one, but that's okay. We're gonna move in this direction now and see if we can't pick up that woodcock. I'm not very familiar with the score system of any of the new animals so far, so I probably just shot a silver, but if I did, that'll be okay. That'll be fine. I'm just gonna save myself the hassle, save myself the work. Don't care about a pheasant. Oh, it's just laying over here. God, he died pretty quick, didn't he? Well, you can put that down now. Yeah, 33.42. 34.52 is gold, so... Yeah, figured as much. But I mean, they're very nice. They're very, very nice. Let me see. I keep heading in this direction because I know the outpost is in this direction, but I don't actually know where I'm going because I keep moving my waypoint. Y'all excited for Wild Boar Great Ones? Oh, look how little he is. Man, what a little baby. I'm going to be honest with you. The reception that I've seen on the Great One Wild Boar have been so mixed. It's been such a mixed reception, a mixed bag. I can't really tell if people like them or hate them, if I can be honest with you, but I'll give you my 2 cents on it, okay? I like them. I do. But it was not the Great One that I was expecting. I would have preferred, or it would have made more sense to have a roe deer. It would have been more sense to have a roe deer Great One, in my opinion. Or, like, we have Sika deer on this map, I'm pretty sure. So, it would have made sense for Sika deer, you know? But either way, I am happy that we have a development team that is passionate about delivering good content. You know what I mean? And they're being open and communicative about it with us. I enjoy the fact that we have a dev team that are so open to broadening their horizons to the point where when they make new content and new DLC and stuff, new additions to the game, it makes me excited to want to contribute to the future of the game. Because I know the further they push their limits, the easier it's going to be for them to create the content or create the updates to the game that everyone does want to see, if that makes sense. But overall, like the Wild Boar, they do not look bad at all. I'm very, very, very impressed with the way the Great One Wild Boar turned out. I'm excited to see all the different fur variations. The fact that they have true tusks, like they have tusk generation, if that makes sense. Like, that's so freaking cool. That is so cool. I'm very, very impressed with the devs. I'm very impressed with the designers. That's not me trying to brown nose. That's just me being, I guess, an optimist. If I hear one more pheasant, I think I'm going to shoot myself in the face. Let me see what these are. I think this is a pheasant. No, that's a woodcock. I think 2 different ones. Well, if they were in the area, they're definitely not in the area now. I've been picking up a lot of different zones for them, though, so I'm excited about the idea of them just being freaking everywhere at the right time. I wonder, too, like with the e-collar, with the Fox Pro, I wonder if they'll have a collar for them. Oh. I'm getting old, guys. My knees are starting to hurt a little bit. Might need to stand up and stretch momentarily. Here's the next outpost. Kind of reminds me of Quattro. The buildings look different, but like the outpost design reminds me a lot of Quattro. Do I have to go in here to claim this one? That's different. That's very different. Usually it's like on a flagpole or there's like an instrument or something outside that you need to interact with. So that's cool. You actually get to go inside and look around. Well, I mean, duh. You do that with every outpost. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You can look around inside the outpost and stuff without thinking of picking up the outpost first. What is that? Is that an open can of beans? Pork and beans in tomato sauce. ABBA? Really? ABBA is a band from Sweden, I'm pretty sure, and the devs are Swedish. Wow. They really do like their pork and beans. Boya Chef. Chef Boyardee, ravioli. And then the wizard hat, and there's a broom. And the room's under the stairs. Is this a freaking nod to Harry Potter? I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. None of the new animals have a call on the Fox Pro. That is a shame. Because it'd be so cool to be able to call badgers in, or, like, have a collar set out for the woodcock. That's a shame. So there's not gonna be any collars, I presume, for like the red grouse or the woodcock, the martins, the minks, the badgers. None of them. They're not going to even have like an individual collar you would need to pick up and take with them. That is a shame. That would have been so cool. Okay, where am I going? I don't have a set path. So I have these here. The next outlook point, or the next lookout point, is all the way over there. Holy cow. We could go that way or we could go up. I'm not sure where I want to go. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I think I do want to come across these islands, so I guess that does mean heading towards this. So why don't we just head over here? Actually, while I have a moment, I am actually going to pause for just 1 second. I need to get up and I need to stretch my legs. If you guys will just bear with me momentarily, we'll get right back to looking around here on Torr. I'm very excited to get into all of this. I'm just going to get up, get a drink, and I'll be right back. Again, all these pheasants, man. I get sick and tired of hearing them. Sorry, you guys, I'm back. I have a bit of an issue. So, a very personal matter has just come up. I'm sorry, a very big personal matter has just come up. I have to go. I will be back later after I get done doing what I need to do here. Sorry, this was very short-lived. I really wanted to sit down here and do more. This is what I mean. This time of year is very, 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 very busy for me. I can't really pump out a whole lot of content. But I have something very, very important to go do. But I will be back later today. I promise. Cross my heart, hope to die. Hold me to it. I'll be back later. I'm going to go take care of this, and I will see you guys later with some more Torr machine. Again, I greatly apologize. I really, really wanted... My plan was to sit down and play this as long as I could, and... You know, things happen. Life happens fast. This is something important. It can't be neglected. I gotta run. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, and I'll be back later. I appreciate y'all for popping in, saying hi, sticking around, and whatnot. Anyways, I will see you guys again here very soon. Maybe about a couple hours, max. With that, if you're a new viewer, it was nice to meet you. If you're a returning viewer, it was lovely to see you again. Let's get together again soon. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later.